Well, hello there, everyone, and welcome once again to the Inspirations for Your Life Ever Popular show. It is so great to be with everyone here. It is a Friday. It is July 17th, 2026. If this is your very first time here, I want to take the opportunity to say thank you. And of course, I want to say the words welcome. You always are welcome here. If this is your second time, fifth time, 10th, 100, or maybe 100th or more, or maybe you just lost track of the count, I want to say thank you and welcome, but I also want to say the words to you, welcome back. Yes, I want to say the words, welcome back to you. Thank you so much, everyone. If you're thirsty or hungry, I got an RO water here with some fresh lemon, and it's quite delicious. So I hope you will maybe get that and hop on back. If you have not checked out BelieveMeAchieve.com, do that after the show is over. It's an amazing resource to get lots of content like replays of this show, other shows, even the tech show. It's a great place. You can get reels, you can get articles, and so much more. So definitely check that out. It's BelieveMeAchieve.com. Check that out after the show is over. This is Inspirations for Your Life. And the master weekly topic that I'm happy to proudly close out today, because we go from Saturday to Friday, it's Series 5, Show 29, How to Grow Through Every Season, Building a Life that Creates Lasting Results, How to Live a Life that Produces Lasting Impact. Series 5, Show 29, and episode number 7. That's what our granular topic is today. So welcome, everyone, to the Inspirations for Your Life show. Once again, it is so great to have you here. I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, engineer, marketing specialist, video producer, podcast host, coach, keynote speaker. Yes, a graduate student at Montclair State University, a passionate, lifelong learner, and now so grateful to be a published author. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me for another amazing episode of the Inspirations for Your Life show. Throughout this week, I've been talking a lot about growing through every season of life. Now, I'm not talking about winter, spring, summer, fall. That's not what I'm talking about, okay? I'm talking about the seasons of our life, the challenges, the ups, the downs. Today, I bring it all together, full circle, by asking one simple question to you. What kind of life will you leave behind? True success isn't measured by how much you collect. It's measured by how many lives are better because you were part of them. Every decision, every conversation, and every act of kindness becomes part of your legacy. Let's explore this together. How to build a life that produces lasting impact. Number one, success is measured by impact. Okay. Real success goes far beyond money or even titles. It's measured by the positive difference you make in the lives of others. Impact is the true measure of a meaningful life. Okay. Number two, leave every place better. Whether at work, home, or in your community, strive to leave every situation better than you found it. Small improvements create lasting influence. Positive change always begins with one person. Remember that. You could be that person, right? Number three, help others grow. Encouraging someone else never limits your own success. Share your experiences and support those who are still learning. Growth multiplies when it's shared. Number four, share your knowledge. Knowledge becomes more valuable when it's passed on. Every lesson you've learned can help someone else avoid unnecessary struggles. Teaching is one of the greatest gifts you can give. Number five, inspire through action. People pay attention to what you do more than what you say. Your daily examples encourage others to live with greater purpose. Actions create lasting influence, and that's important. I want to talk about something real quick. I was at a networking event today, and wasn't, let's say one way or the other of whether I liked it or not. It was just different. And so one thing that I was observant about was they have like their, I don't want to call them Gestapos, but I want to call them their kind of like their ambassadors. And one thing I noticed was that they were very to the point. And if you did something that stepped out of that line rather than saying, oh, gee, that was great, that was clever, they were the first to knock you down. So I think we have to not let other people change how we act. And so if somebody else puts you down or says something to you, nobody has the right to make you feel inferior about yourself except for you. I want to share that with you. Sometimes people give this persona. Another person I was with said they're so busy that I can't accommodate you till next June 2027. Now, seriously? And they said, well, I might be able to fit you in here and there. That's a egotistical thing. I'm busy too, but usually people can get on my calendar within a couple weeks, not a year. So when you're that high and you've got something stuck up, basically, you got to come down a few notches for the rest of the world to want to even talk to you. Number 6, build meaningful relationships. Can't say that more. Life is richer because of the people we share it with. Invest time in relationships built on trust, respect, and encouragement. Strong relationships create lasting memories. Number 7, give generously. Generosity isn't limited to money. You can give your time, attention, encouragement, and compassion. Often the smallest gifts leave the greatest impact. Number 8, stay grateful. Gratitude changes your perspective. Instead of focusing on what you lack, appreciate the opportunities already in front of you. Thankful people naturally inspire others. Number 9, keep learning, guys. Growth doesn't end with a diploma or a promotion. I've learned that. I'm back in school again. Every experience offers another lesson. Lifelong learning keeps your mind open and your opportunities growing. Number 10, create opportunities. Don't simply wait for opportunities to appear. Create them for yourself and for others. One opportunity can completely change someone's future. Now, what I want to talk about this is, people say, you have to wait for your ship to come in. No, no, no. Go swim out if your ship's not here. Okay. And people say, oh, you've got to wait until the iron's hot before you can you strike. No, strike the iron to get it hot. Number 11, lift others up every chance you get. Celebrate the success of others instead of competing against it. Encouragement creates confidence and stronger communities. We all rise higher when we help one another, but so many people have egos, and they got to let you know how important they are. I'm not important. You are. Number 12, let's celebrate progress together. Recognize growth even before the finish line is in sight. Celebrating progress builds motivation and reminds people that every step forward matters. Success is built one victory at a time. Number 13, stay humble. I can't tell you how important it is to stay humble, but yet some people think that being humble isn't going to get them anywhere. Being humble, guys, is the true key of life. But many people don't want to be humble, okay? They feel that humbleness doesn't do anything for them, but it actually does more than they think. It plants seeds. Humility keeps you teachable and approachable. No matter how much you accomplish, there's always more to learn. Humble people continue growing because they never believe they've arrived. Number 14, never stop growing. Personal growth is a lifelong journey. Continue improving your character, your knowledge, and your relationships. Your greatest potential still lies ahead. Number 15, build something lasting. Think beyond temporary accomplishments. Invest your energy into creating something that benefits others for years to come. Lasting impact outlives temporary success. Encourage excellence. Excellence begins with encouragement. When you recognize the potential in others and challenge them to become their best, you help unlock abilities they may not have seen in themselves. A few sincere words of encouragement can change someone's direction forever. Number 17, invest in people. People are always the greatest investment you'll ever make. Time spent mentoring, listening, teaching, and supporting others produces returns that no financial investment can ever match. Strong people build strong communities. Yeah. Number 18, focus on significance. Success often asks, what did I achieve? Significance asks, who did I help? Living for significance shifts your attention from personal recognition to creating lasting value for others. Number 19, live intentionally. Every day is filled with choices that shape your future. Living intentionally means making decisions that align with your core values instead of simply reacting to circumstances. Purpose gives direction to every step. Number 20, choose kindness. Kindness is never wasted. A smile, a thoughtful conversation, or a helping hand can brighten someone's day more than you'll ever know. Small acts of kindness often create lifelong memories. Number 21, make your work meaningful. No matter your profession, your work can improve someone's life. When you focus on serving people instead of simply completing tracks and tasks, your work gains greater purpose and credibility, and meaning transforms ordinary work into extraordinary contribution. Number 22, build a positive legacy. A legacy isn't built in one remarkable moment. It's built through thousands of consistent decisions that reflect integrity, compassion, and service. The life you live today becomes the story people remember tomorrow. See, people will forget what you told them, people will forget what you gave them, but they will never forget how you made them feel. That's the key, guys. And a lot of people today are looking for a shortcut. I'm here to tell you the shortcut does not exist. No, it doesn't exist. So you need to understand that. I can tell you guys that most people do things for them. They never look to see how it's going to help somebody else. So I was somewhere the other day. I was at an event. And the thing about this event, there were some people, not a lot, but there were some people. And I quickly felt the vibe that it was all about them. Now, that's okay, right? Because it is about them, but they should have been flipping it toward, they should have been flipping it. They should have been showing interest. They weren't. Some people come from the mindset, do for me first and I'll do for you later. I come from the mindset we need to do for each other at the same time. Number 23, guys, stay true to your values. Your values provide stability when circumstances change. Remaining honest, respectful, and dependable, even during difficult moments, strengthens your character and earns lasting trust. Never compromise, guys, who you are for temporary success. It might seem like the right answer at the moment, but you'll pay for many ways, and it might not just be money. 24, keep moving forward, guys. Every meaningful journey includes obstacles and setbacks. So don't allow temporary disappointment to stop your progress. Continue taking one purposeful step after another because persistence allows us to always create opportunity. Number 25, lead with purpose. Leadership is more than holding a title, it's about serving others, setting a positive example, and helping people become their best versions of themselves. Purpose driven leaders leave a lasting impression because they focused on people before position. That's a hard one for a lot of people to swallow. Okay. It's a hard one. But again, it's about truth, right? It's about truth. That's important, guys. Very, very important. And I'll tell you that's important because it can make a big difference in your world. Number 26, please create lasting influences. Influence grows through consistent actions rather than occasional achievements. Every conversation, thoughtful decision, and act of integrity shapes the people around you. Your influence becomes your invisible legacy. Number 27, make every day matter. Each day offers another opportunity to encourage someone, learn something new, or improve the world around you. Don't wait for a special occasion to make a difference. Small daily actions build extraordinary lives. Just think about that for a moment. The actions you take can not only affect your life, but they can affect so many other people around you. That's a key, guys. That's the key in the heart of becoming aware in your life. Number 28, success, guys, is shared. No one reaches success on their own, they have help from other people. The greatest victories are rarely accomplished alone. Family, friends, mentors, teachers, coworkers, and communities all contribute to our growth. Celebrate those who helped you along the way and continue helping others succeed. There was a guy on one of the social medias, and he's like, I'm retired and I want to help and I want to give back. Okay. And that's why I want to give you 1 hour, one session. Okay. He has a caveat on there, right? He already is pre-qualifying whether he wants to work with you. You must have a 6-figure salary income or higher for me to work with you. What's that saying? He's not really trying to help you. He's using a message to make you think he cares, but he's really just after your pocketbook. Number 29, your life can inspire others. You may never fully realize who's watching your example. Someone is learning from your attitude, your work ethic, your kindness, and your perseverance. Live in a way that gives others hope to pursue their own dreams. You see, when you help others, guys, this is the secret. You actually help yourself. If you have a problem and you help someone else with that same problem, guess what? You're actually helping yourself. Because you're helping yourself. I think that's a very important thing. And I'll tell you that when you understand that whole concept, you start realizing that life is different. Life can evolve into your dreams, being purposeful, even living a busy lifestyle can still be healthy if you balance. See, what I've learned from doing this for many years, even if you're busy, it's the people around you that fuel or defuel you. If somebody around you is taking from your energy, don't hang around them anymore. You don't have to. Somebody who's fueling your energy, yeah, let's hang around those people. Right? Let's hang around them. Why? Because it matters. Because it matters. That's important, guys. Very, very important. But most people feel that it's not. They go for the surface level connection. You know, the salespeople, the ones that they do great for the first 6 months and then they're bankrupt after that. Why? Because they didn't lead with value. They milk people and then they're gone. People don't want to work with somebody like that. Number 30, guys. The greatest harvest comes from a lifetime of growth. Every lesson learned, every person encouraged, every relationship strengthened, and every act of kindness planted throughout your life eventually produces a harvest. I also tell you to do things in kind, but don't look to get recognized. You make a donation, great. You want to get the tax benefit, great. But don't look to be recognized. Lasting impact, my friends, isn't measured by one accomplishment, but by a lifetime of faithful growth and meaningful service. And where does that come from? That comes from patterns, guys, patterns. As I get ready to close the show and we conclude not only today's episode, but our entire week and series, How to Grow Through Every Season, show number 5 and series 5, show 29, episode 7. Remember, guys, life isn't measured by what you accumulate. No, it's measured by the lives you influence, the relationships you build, the kindness you show, and the example you leave behind. It's measured by the touch, about how you make people feel. Every day, ladies and gentlemen, is another opportunity to get up, encourage someone, solve a problem, share your knowledge, or simply make another person's journey a little brighter. See, don't underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. A kind word, a listening ear, a helping hand, or a moment of encouragement can create a ripple effect that reaches farther than you'll ever know. But if you keep measuring things by what am I getting? A tit for a tat, right? You'll drive yourself crazy. Plant seeds and they will grow. The legacy you leave, folks, won't be determined by what you owned. Nope, sorry about that, guys. It will be determined by how you lived. What do I mean by that, John? Well, how you loved. How faithfully you invested in others. Now, I don't just mean, does that mean money? It could just be something as simple as your time, your compassion, your understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much for joining me, not only today, but throughout this week's journey on Inspirations for Your Life. And I think when you start to become aware of these things, they change us. You might say, I'm never going to change because this is my way. Make the commitment to become aware, and I promise you, the things that you thought couldn't change will change. Not overnight, but they will change. It'll just be a soft switch. Like, oh, okay, that's how that is now. And when you start taking life in those soft breaths, that awareness of where I stand, where somebody else stands, and the idea that we are all here to help one another. That could be knowledge, compassion, right? It could be lots of things. It could be physical labor or help. It could be lots of things. Sometimes it could be money. It could be food, right? It could be lots of things. But when we help another, we get helped. Not right away. The universe has a delay system in returning that. It's always been like that. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't keep doing good. It doesn't mean we shouldn't keep helping others. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been such a privilege, such a pleasure, and such an honor to be with you on another powerful week. But don't worry, tomorrow, guess what? We have a brand new master topic. I'm not going to share it yet. That'll be Series 5, Show 30, Episode number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, engineer, marketing specialist, video producer, podcast host, coach, keynote speaker, graduate student at Montclair State University, passionate lifelong learner, and now so grateful, ladies and gentlemen, to be a published author. Until next time, continue growing through every season. Choose purpose over comfort, significance over recognition, and service over interest. Live each day intentionally, keep learning, keep encouraging, and remember that the greatest impact you'll ever make is found in the lives you help change. Stay inspired, keep making a difference, and I'll see you in our next episode. Check out BelievMeAchieve.com. We'll see you real soon, everyone.